What a busy day of work. Finally time to relax some Konosuba. Oh wait, let me check if there's any updates about the content calendar. Oh, there's a new post. Wow. What's that? Huh? No image? Due to the review process of the content calendar image by the right holders, the release of the content calendar has been delayed from the scheduled date. Since the review process is not finished yet, we announced the details of the content calendar by text temporarily. Text will be replaced with an image when it passes the review process. Oh, okay, interesting. So let's see, what do we have here? Okay, we have the Valentine's event. That's fair. We have the bounty hunt. That should be the filler Mia banner. Then we have Escape of the Witch's City, aka Ani, third Ani part 1. Then we have third Ani part 2. We had a lightning arena. Yes, we have the current earth arena. We then have a water arena. Makes sense with the new Mia coming up. Then we have fire, wind. Yes, first Ani. And then we have earth. I mean, I guess it makes sense for 1 year. That's that. Then we have new X arena starting March 7th, which is... Oh, it's already passed. Wait. Oh, frick. I missed the Mia banner. Oh, Wait, really? Did I miss my chance to grab Valentine's Darkness and Leah? I did 80 pulls and missed the banner. God damn it. Well, that just means it's time for our most obvious banner guide for our new OG2 Mia. Hey guys, Konosuba Gaming here. Thought I made a little bit different intro this time since I'm actually kind of late. Sorry for that. Work was really busy this week and I just didn't have time to record the videos, but better late than ever. And to be honest, this banner is pretty easy to talk about. We should be done here really quick because we have just one new unit, which is OG2 Mia, aka a permanent unit, and you all know what that means. It's a skip. In theory, we could just end the video here, right? But for the sake of it, we of course going to include talking about everything that this Mia has to offer and why you should potentially pull for her or potentially should not pull for her. Let's start off. She has a physical passive trait, nothing's crazy there. The first skill is a double random attack, deals 175% damage 2 times, which apply a debuff block for 12 seconds on a 21-second cooldown. And a second skill is an AoE physical party attack with HP condition, with debuff condition, not HP condition this time, wow. Deals up to 152% damage and applies a water tier 1 elemental buff for your whole team. And with that, we can pretty much, decipher what that means. That is that the next upcoming water arena, which should be the Fire Barilla, probably means it's a magical damage block. So you kind of want to use physical units there. And for that, we have, of course, Fast Leah, right? We have Lolisa, Simso Lolisa for the Resher provider. So we pretty much just need one more unit that can provide speed boost and potentially some debuff block in case the enemy probably provides some kind of debuffs. But let's be real here. First up, her damage is fine, but nothing too crazy. It actually might be... Was it an AoE arena? I'm not sure. I think it might just be a single target arena. I don't remember out of my head, sorry. But to be honest, even then, just running Cecily here is probably better because Cecily can provide speed boost. Cecily can provide same water damage buff, but she also has CDR and healing, which is Mia cannot provide. For example, if you just want to use Mia, Lisa, and Leah or something like that as a team, you need to run Leah's Ulti 1 version 2 for the speed boost, which means you lose the bonus CDR, which means you have pretty much no CDR on this team whatsoever. And with that, the cooldowns are just too big. Also, no really fitting Mia ultis because she can only, provide physical attack buff or slow the enemy. And you have Lisa for that, both in one ulti even if you want to. Or just buff both physical and magical attack, have also a heal, and with that makes Cecily viable. So yeah, I don't know what to say here. She's not good. She's really not good. She maybe was used for this arena once, never seen afterwards, so this is a pretty easy skip. Don't waste your precious pulls there. Also, don't use your permanent tickets on her, your 4-star tickets or 5-pull tickets or anything like that. If you don't know what to do with them, my current recommendation is just saving them for Claire. Claire should be coming up really soon, aka after next 2 Ani banners we should get Claire as a new unit. There will be a video talking about her in the future, so stay tuned for that. Or if you want to be a little bit more spicy, you can also wait a little bit longer for the detective units to come, because Detective Comical is a great one unit to grab. Even Detective Union is a great unit to pick up. But to be honest, she is on the Fast Comico banner, so if you plan to pull for Fast Comico, then you have a good chance of getting her on the side. But you know my luck, I probably will fail to get her on the side, so I'm just probably wasting my saving my tickets for that point. With that's all I have to say here. That's really that. There's no place for her. She's only there to debuff block, and while potentially decent for this arena, you can just probably use the Megumin, so the OG2 Mia for the debuff block on the first attack. At least that's what I assume what the boss is doing. And afterwards, since Mia is not needed, you can just use Cecily and be good to go. So that's it with a really quick banner guide. I hope it helped you out. If it did, like, subscribe, follow for more content. See you all in the next one. Bye. By the way, guys, while we're on it, why not talk about the other current banners that are happening? And my TLDR here is, if you are a spender and you have the currency to go for these banners and you're missing at least 10 of these units you think are worth it, feel free to go for it. Like, for example, these are 9 units that I'm missing on a physical banner, and that means I already have a 1 in 10 chance to get just a dupe. Even if I get one of the 9 units, which seems likely, just look at them. The Dust is not really needed, Erika's not needed, Melissa's not needed, Mia's not needed, Mel might have some use cases, only 2 of the 3 Lalisas are good, and Darkness is fine, since I don't have Valentine's Darkness, but also not that great either, so let's be real here, I think that's a 20% chance to get a good unit, and while it's only 2k pay quartz, if you have the money to do that, I think it can be worth it, but generally speaking, these are probably just bait for you to waste your quartz until anniversary is coming around. For example, don't care about this lineup, I just filled it in to see the price of the banner. I list a lot of Comicos. I would love to get Water Comico, I would love to get Christmas Comico, which are rather new units, so in theory a great way to get them after the banner is over. But I just don't think wasting 4k quartz right now, right before the 3rd anniversary, with how much quartz I have, is really worth it for a chance of like 10% or let's say 20% here, since it's also 2 units that I potentially want to grab. Like, that's just not worth it. And especially these banners here, unless you really are like, yo, I'm a Giga Whale, I want to just grab as many shards as possible, you can do them. They are fine. There are limited units in there, so you can in theory get something good. But again, what I always recommend is just going to the info tab, going to the recruit rate table, because now that Nexon is no longer there, the rates are actually fine. You can see there's like no rate up here, right? So while one of these 4-stars is guaranteed, and you know there are limited units in there, there are also like non-limited units in there, and the chance of getting what you want is so low. I don't really think it's worth it. So yeah, don't get baited by the cute looking girls posing in the banners. Don't think like that's your chance to finally get the 1 unit you're missing. I think these are just bait banners, so better ignore them unless you are a whale, unless you have the money to go for them. Then you know what, take your shot if you want to, it's your money. But I'm not doing that. I'm not falling for the trap.